Hello, it's Caroline at For the Love of Crochet, and I have a WIP Wednesday here for you, as well as actually quite a few things that I've whipped up this week to share with a special YouTuber and make someone's dreams come true. Yes, I'm so glad you joined us. So here we are. Thank you so much for subscribing and liking. Let's get started. I have recently been on down in a rabbit hole and making as many bunnies as I have. So I'm taking every pattern that I have of bunnies, rabbits, and I'm going to crochet those up and share them with you. I did a few of them in my last video, and I'll link that. I will show you the progress I've made with this specific bunny. Now, I am taking this pattern from this book, and it's this little bunny guy. He's got fabric ears and big feet, and he's got these little overalls going on with a button. This looks like it is a large bunny. And in the comparison picture where he is holding him, he looks quite large in comparison to the one that I have. My bunny is not so big. He's very small. And here is his beginning. I did his arms and attached it to the body. I don't know what I finished last week. I also did his large ears. But since I have to add fabric to the ears, I want to do that first before I attach them. But I'm also supposed to add fabric to the pads right here as his pads, foot pads. So I'm going to put one circle of, this is easy enough. But with these, I didn't want to be messing with his head and getting him all wiggled, jaggled, getting a bobblehead going. So I'm going to add the fabric first. This may take me a little longer because I have to do some sewing first, find a fabric that matches this overalls. I was using my scraps, so I have to match this. I would have liked to do him in spring colors, but since it's fall, I just went with what I had, and I had this. Okay, I am stuck though. I am stuck on this pattern because in the book, this is going to be his foot, and I'm supposed to be making a heel, and I'm lost in the pattern. So I had to put it down and come back to it. I need to recall a friend, Cassandra. And actually, someone else has made this pattern. Her name is Shondell at Classy Handmade. She's already made this, but not sure if she did a YouTube video on it, but it is in her Instagram, and it's so cute. And she made a girl version, so I may reach out to her for some help. Okay, and then I do have some finished objects for you. This is a lot of the Yarny community. The YouTubers here are getting together to help a fellow YouTuber who has a dream to go to her grandkids' trunk or treat dressed up as a yarn fairy, and she had it all pictured and she shared it on a video, which I'll link down below. And if you would like to help her reach her dream, because she is quite ill, but she wants to be able to share the joy of crochet, and that's what this channel is all about. It's for the love of crochet and to inspire. And if those kids get crocheted items and they're going to get inspired, they're going to remember that yarn fairy, let me tell you. And they're going to get these crocheted items, and it's going to be unique. No one else will have one. So hopefully we'll inspire some future crocheters as well. But to make this yarn dream come true, this little, yarn dream come true, some YouTubers have gotten together and they want to send her some things. If you would like to send some things, I will link her channel down below. It's Crystal at Chronically Crocheting, and you can send them directly to her. We want to make sure she has them by October 1st of 2022, just in case you're not watching this in the correct year. This is for October 1st, 2022, and let me show you my first one. This pattern is by Crimson and Wool, and it is the cutest little bat and the easiest little bat I have ever crocheted. Lovely tutorial. She tells you how to do all of it. To eye placement, ear placement, and these. So it was awesome, and it's super tiny. Now you could use this as a backpack buddy. You can use this as a glue it on the top of a pencil, put it on the top of a stick, make it a part of your yarn costume, stick it on your head, put it on a, the headband things. It's so tiny. You could do anything with this. Turn it into a keychain. So there you go. Lovely. This one is by Crimson and Wool. Best little bat pattern I have ever seen, and so cute. I think you could even put some cheeks by putting a little pink, hot pink, or if you want to use blush, you can use that too. And I just may do that. So this was super darling. Okay, the next one is a pattern by Jada and Stitches, and she did a candy corn. And so here we have our candy corn. However, Jada and Stitches did 2 extra rows, I believe, of the yellow, and I cut it short because, again, I want something small, or I don't know if I've mentioned it. I want little tiny things to send to Crystal because she's going to be passing them out. I don't want her overloaded with big weights of crocheted toys that are really big. So we want something very tiny. And so I did this little candy corn, gave him a little face, and I think this will be a lovely treat for someone. And we'll see how many we can make. So I really liked these 2. Okay, the next 2 is by, I want to say it's a fairly new YouTuber, maybe. So this other YouTuber is called Fancy Llama, and her tutorials are fabulous. They are routine every time. Every time you're going to get the same recipe, the same intro. It's lovely. I love it. I'm a to the point kind of person. And so I really like get it done. Let's do it. All right, let's get started. And so this channel is lovely. There is no talking, so you actually get to see the pattern. So for beginning crocheters, that might be really good because you will get to see the stitches in action as you read the pattern. It's really cool. I love when tutorials do that, especially if you're learning, because it shows you how to do them. Okay, and so for those 2, I did this one, which is a little monkey. You know what though? I think it could use a tail. This one doesn't have a tail. And you do these tiny little ears, and then the rest is all worked together. And you see what I did is I carried the yarn. So that's why you see that light area. And hers came out even better. It looked like a heart. I think mine didn't come out so heart looking. But I think it came out fabulous. It is so cute. And again, backpack buddy. This could even be like if you made a bigger monkey, this could be the baby monkey. It's super adorable. So here we go. We have this one by Fancy Llama. The next one I did by Fancy Llama was a heart. Now I've tried to do a stuffed heart, a small stuffed heart before, and it was incredibly difficult for me. And the same is still true for this one, but I did love the tutorial. And I think if I give it another try, it will come out even better. So I have faith I can do better on this one. I did give it this little kink here. I'm not sure what I did wrong, but other than that, I mean, it came out great. I loved the tutorial on this. And so this is by Fancy Llama. Now, she has, like I said, about a handful, maybe 15, 20 videos, and she had 2 that I want to make as well. One is a daisy flower, and one is a sunflower. And in the center of the flower, you could put another face. So it'd be a very pretty flower with a little face. So I'm going to try those two next. Those are going to be hopefully ready for you by Sunday's podcast, Crochet Podcast. In case you're new here, I try to post a video every week, mainly on the weekend, and middle of the week I try to pop in every now and then if I have something I want to share. So I will be doing more of Fancy Llama's tutorials and little mini amigurumis to make Crystal at Chronically Crocheting's dreams come true. I think it's fabulous. And also I will try to finish up my bunnies or maybe even start a new bunny project. We shall see. I also have a couple of requests, so I may be working on some of those as well. I have lots to share with you, and I hope you stick around. So, for the love of crochet, I'm Caroline.